once was a man who had some land in eastern Washington. And on his land, this man, he had a deep, dark hole upon. People came from miles around to throw their trash down in to see how deep the hole was and listen for its end. Then one day, that fateful day, they forced Mel off his land. They paid him off and sent him off down under with a plan. They hid Mel's hole and covered it up so ne'er it could be found, so no one would ever know what's deep down in Mel's ground. Yippee-yi-yay. In eastern Washington and hear the legend of Mel's Hole, be wary, my dear one. Don't ride alone at night on that Manastash Ridge, but listen carefully to the moaning deep within. Yippee-yi-yay.
Please check out the Night Dreams Talk Radio website at www.nightdreamstalkradio.com. Also, if you want to keep our show free of advertising, just hit the donate button. Give a buck or two. Remember, all prior shows are always free to listen to. We at Night Dreams Talk Radio thank you for your support.
You're listening to The Paranormal Lawyer on Night Dreams Talk Radio.
Yes, you are, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, welcome all you night dreamers out there. Oh, boy, tonight I think you're going to enjoy our show. We have a whole bunch of different things to talk about, including the Caribou Paracon that I just came back from up in 108 Mile House in Canada with Dave Scott up there in the Canadian area. He's the famous Canadian radio talk show host. And Eric Cooper was along with us from the Forest Moon Paracon. And we also had Grant Cameron is with us as well. I'm wondering if you guys can hear that echo, because I've got an echo going here, Gary. I don't know if you can hear it as well, but
I think it's coming from your guest.
It's because of Vince. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like he has a speaker or something up where it's loud that's coming through.
Oh, hey, Vince, can you turn down your speaker for just a second here while I am doing my intro? And then
Michael,
yeah.
I do not have the speaker on. I just got the phone pressed up to my face. I apologize. Okay. I'm in the middle of an arts walk festival, so it's kind of loud wherever I go.
Well. Okay,
I guess you're getting the background noise from his area. You're going to have to live with it, my friend.
Okay, well, we got a delay going is what I got, so let's see what we can do. Anyway, what I will do is see if I can get rid of that by turning this off, and we will bring then Vince on. Okay. All right, are you there, buddy?
I'm here.
Okay, I think I fixed the problem here. It was probably on my end, so I apologize for that. But, hey, everyone, I need to introduce again my good buddy, Vince Inzunza. Nzunza. Okay.
Yep.
there we go. I'm going to keep working on that, Vince. But, of course, he is the producer of Pacific North Weird. And I always have Vince come on and do a little paranormal news update that is quite interesting, actually. And with all the stuff that's been going on in the paranormal over the last week or so, I thought this would be a good night to get you on here, buddy, as the seasons are changing. It's getting a little crispy out there. And, of course, Halloween is just around the corner. So how have you been, Vince?
Oh, I have been extra spooky, Michael. I also want to say how much I love that Ballad of Mel's Hole.
Oh, you're so wonderful. Thank you for that, man. Matter of fact, you know what? You have threatened me at one point to do a really cool music video with that music.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, I've got ideas for it. One of which would involve you playing a whack-a-mole game, but they're Mel's holes, and it's the head of Art Bell popping out of them.
Oh, you are just awesome.
I think I can make that. I can actually make that happen.
Oh man,
so,
that would be awesome.
We need to pull this off. Yeah. What a great tribute to the master. You know?
Well, that's what I was saying. Not to disrespect Art at all. I wouldn't want to,
Art would love
like
this. Art would love that idea. You know,
I think you might be right. Yeah, that was literally that was about 3 hours at least. That first show of the best late night talk radio I have ever heard. If anybody wants to Google Art Bell and Mel's Hole, it'll come up on the on YouTube or anywhere, and it is just fascinating stuff.
And I remember hearing that show when I was in high school, and that changed my life. Like it was Art Bell and the X-Files in the 90s as a kid that just completely cemented my life's path.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'll bet that would do it for anyone, especially. Now, if people don't really understand what, we have, lots of folks in Europe, Vince, listening tonight. We have people in the UK and Eastern Bloc countries, even Australia. So if they don't know what Mel's Hole is, why don't you explain what the heck that whole idea was that happened on Art Bell's show back then?
Sure. So back in the 90s, there was a man named Mel Waters who lived in Washington State, and he had called Art Bell's Coast to Coast AM show with this fantastical tale that Mel was in possession on his property of the seemingly never-ending hole that had mystical properties to it. He told stories of the hole reviving a dead dog at some point, and the hole having a lot of just magical, weird powers to it. It's a very interesting story. I believe it was near Ellensburg. Am I correct?
Yeah, you're right. Up on that Monastash Ridge, as you're heading towards Ellensburg. It's not too far from the freeway, I-90, as you're going east into the eastern Washington desert. And you're right, people supposedly would be allowed, even before Mel Waters owned the land, he says, people would come onto this property for generations and just throw their old trash down, like refrigerators and dead cows. And you're right, one guy threw his deceased dog, his beloved dog, down the hole, and he swears he saw it running around town the very next day alive again.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
listen.
Some pet cemetery stuff right there.
Exactly. Well, Vince, tell us where you are and what the heck's going on tonight.
Well, right now I am in Olympia, Washington, and it is Arts Walk. Arts Walk is a twice-a-year event that happens on the weekend. And basically the entire downtown area of Olympia, Washington, hosts a whole bunch of art exhibits, art installations, bands play. It's just a really cool creative party that lasts an entire weekend. And this particular year, Pacific North Weird is teaming up with the used bookstore, Last Word Books. And we have a flying saucer outside of the store, and in about half an hour, we're going to be projecting episodes of Pacific North Weird onto a projection screen on the side of the building. Earlier, we had Sasquatch out with us, and Sasquatch and me and my girlfriend Sabrina walked around Olympia handing out Pacific North Weird flyers. Sasquatch got attacked by a pit bull and made 2 young girls cry.
That would be awesome. I can't believe that. Can you imagine the pit bull, what the heck that thing was thinking, is going, oh my God, right. An actual Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Now you're telling me that you've got episodes of Pacific North Weird being projected on the side of the building down there. Is that right?
Yes.
Now that would
this will be happening at the same time that a couple of rock bands will be playing inside of the bookstore. So it'll be kind of like just a cool visual art installation moment, And I've hand selected a few of my favorite episodes that we've done, and it's all on shuffle. And there'll be some cool imagery happening.
Oh yeah, are you going to be playing Biggie Got Foot as well?
Absolutely.
Nice. That's my fave music video that you do, and it's all about Bigfoot. And of course, Vince has written the actual theme song called "Biggie Got Foot." It's just an awesome song, so people can check that out on the internet as well.
Yes, it's a Bigfoot rap song. It's a parody of Sir Mix-a-Lot's "Baby Got Back," and James Bobo Fay himself from the Animal Planet show Finding Bigfoot has said that it's the greatest Bigfoot music video ever made.
Oh, it is. I don't know any other. Let me put it that way.
Yep.
Well, and you
set the bar high.
That's right. Heck yeah. Well, this one you did. I don't think anybody's going to come near, going to touch you on this one. Biggie Got Foot. You got to check that out, folks. Also, tell us about this flying saucer that you've got down there.
So the flying saucer was created by a local artist named Pat Pisani, and the name of the ship is actually called UFO-ly, UFO and Olympia, put together. And nice. Pat frequently has this flying saucer piece of art at all the arts walks. He brings it down to McMinnville for the McMenamins UFO Festival Parade each year. He often has it up at the Burien UFO Festival near SeaTac, Washington. And, Pat's just a good friend of the show. He recently donated use of the flying saucer for my Nudist from Venus shoot, which we just did a couple weekends ago.
Oh, you got to tell us, Vince. How did the shoot go for the Nudists from Venus? That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So a quick recap on the story. It's based on a 1950 Washington State UFO extraterrestrial report. A man named Samuel Eaton Thompson claimed to have seen this flying saucer in the woods near Mineral, Washington, and it was populated by a large family of naked people from the planet Venus. And I thought, well, that's the craziest, coolest story I've ever heard, and I decided to recreate it. So I got a bunch of nude volunteers and filmed them frolicking and dancing and doing all kinds of strange things outside of flying saucer in the woods of Olympia. And it's going to be like a very, very special, interesting video that we will be producing